Hello, friends and family. It's me again, Judy. Just me, Judy. It's not midnight yet. I said I would try to put something up every Monday, and it's my plan too. Okay, so I don't think I'll be here long though, but I do have something I want to share with you all. I just want to start by recapping from last week, and I want to say hi to everybody who decides to look at this page, and hi to all my friends and family, and anyone else who decides to check this out. Okay. Last week I spoke about a problem I was having, and I didn't go into detail about it, only because my children might look at this and other people's children. There are people who know me in church who have children, and they might say, hey, look at Miss Judy or Sister Judy or something like that. And there's some details that children don't need to have in their life right now. So I want everyone to be able to look at it if they want to. Everybody I know, anyway. So I want to keep it PG. Not that it was rated X, but it was rated grown. So, the problem, like I said, I got a little bit of feedback, and some people wanted feedback on what exactly it was. My point, it was not what the problem was. My point was that God is real and He answers prayers, and also that I have struggles too, and so I at least I try not to knock anybody who's having a struggle with in their life, you know, whether they believe in God or don't believe in God. It's not my point to be up here to knock anybody. It's my point to share with you what's going on and how, and maybe get some feedback as well about, what as Christians go through and how we can handle it with the Word of God, with the sword that the Lord gives us, And so, what I have to share with you. So that was my whole point of last week's, the topic of last week was to let you know, was to say that God answered the prayer after a struggle I was dealing with, and I'm sure there'll be more to come. And what I would like to share this week is, I don't know why I'm so hesitant to do this, but I got, it was probably the second week after putting something up on YouTube. I got this, and I don't know why, like I said, but I'm a little hesitant to share, not so much to share it, but it's something that I feel like I need to say. So here it is. Those of you who have a relationship with God, and wonderful. It's just wonderful. I'm glad that we do. I'm glad that you do. Someone was talking about, and I think it might have been the preacher in the church that I attend, talking about how we are to share with others the gospel and don't let anyone stop us from doing that. And I was listening to another preacher, and he was also saying that we are required to share the truth with others, the Word of God, as Christians. That's a part of what we do. So, and what I wanted to say, not so much say, but ask of anyone who does not have a relationship with God. And I want to ask all of my friends, all of my family, and anyone who's looking right now. I'm not just asking you, I am begging you with all of my heart. I am begging you right now. Look at the Holy Bible. I'm begging you with everything inside of me. All I'm asking, all I'm begging you to do is look at it. Look at it with your whole heart. Read it. And there is no way you will not believe in God. because he's there and he's true. You know, the word, the word of God is God. And if you take and look at it and say, hey, I just want to see if this is anything to this. And you look at that, and you look at it with all honesty. It's no way you won't come out. There's no way you won't come out believing in God. Some of you might. Some of you might, because the word says some of you won't believe in it. But that's another topic, though. The one I'm talking about right now is look at it with your whole heart. There are less people to look at it with their whole heart and come out with thinking that there's nothing to it than there are people who look at it with their whole heart and say that there's more. Let me start that over. There's more people who decide that there is a God than people who decide that there isn't one, after really, really looking at it and really reading it. I was talking to some people after, I think, the third blog, and it might have been the second one, and they were asking me some questions about the Bible and my relationship with the Lord, and just some of the things that's in it. And this is a person that I've known for a very, very long time. And they are an avid non-believer of the Lord, of God. But they know nothing in the Bible. Nothing. From their questions and from what they thought their answers were. So I implore you and I beg you with my whole heart, and this is all I have for you this week, is my begging you to please look at it. Please look at it, because he's there. He's there, and he's waiting for you. He's waiting for you. Anybody who's listening to this and decides to take me up on that offer. And then come back and give me some feedback. Or you can even give me some before if you like. But that's for this week, and I'll be back next week. I wanted to make this short and sweet, but I didn't want this week to go by without me saying something to you. So hi, and have a good rest of your week, and I hope to see you next week. And please remember to comment, rate, and subscribe. Thank you.